Alright guys, so I already made some of this, but here is our friend. We all know her. We love her. The Alpha Trigger. Remember to please like and subscribe. And so basically what we gotta do is we gotta go into the Alpha Trigger and type in group 1 with a fade time of 0 and an opacity of 0. We place spikes inside of here, the little liquid silver thingy. I don't know what I'll call it, and then we play test. It looks pretty even to me, so we will continue. So then we started making this thing that I sort of copy and pasted from Desert Temple, because you can't have Desert Temple stuff. Well, you can have Desert Temple stuff anyways. So then we make these weird temple structure thingies, and I added in some invisible stuff, including an invisible an invisible pink pad and invisible, the invisible platform thingies. And then we then you have to jump and land on the thing. Also, I put in a no touch trigger so we can actually pass through that with it look realistic. So then we put a start position here and play test the triple spike from Michigan. Yeah, Michigan has some of the best triple spikes. And so now we go into the triple spikes, and we added a move trigger, and we make it target group ID 2 and move up 30. Then we change the move time to 66, and we then we add in a text box, if I can find it. Here's the text box, yes. And we make the text "Rest in peace, Michigan," because he's the triple spike champ. And we make the kerning, I don't know, like 3. Yeah, kerning 3. That looks good. And then we go inside of the options and make the font into, let's see what looks good. Yeah, font 4 looks pretty good. So then we're going to do font 4, and we are going to scale it down to 0.55 and put it down inside the ground. So then when it moves, so now we gotta group it. I almost forgot to do that. That would have been a disaster. So then we group the thing, and it makes it move up while we're going over the spike. Now that doesn't look that good, so we're going to add our friend the Alpha Trigger, and we're going to make the fade time 0 and the opacity 0 with the group 2. And then once we have the group 2, then we copy and paste that and make the fade time, I think like 0.6, and the opacity 1. So then it fades in while it goes. Now that's good for now. I'll do that later in a video. Remember, this is going to be a 2-part series. So then, part of my triple spike death, but then we make the pulse effect to white, and we are going to make the fade out time 0.5, so it looks nice, but no fade in time. That's good. And then we do a background channel trigger, and we copy and paste them every so often. Now we can get into filling inside of the thing. Gameplay. Yes. Okay, so now this might take a while, so yeah. And we're back, okay? Now we are going to build some more of this and make some white wall thingies so it looks good. And this might take a while again. And we are done. Okay, now we're going to playtest. Part of my triple spike deaths. Not really that good at the game. I think I make solid gameplay. Okay, so now we are going to make a start position at the triple spike because I keep dying there. Now, this is a little thing we came across when we have this. So if you don't click, then you can just jump over something. So that's why I'm going to add these spike things. I don't know what they're called yet. So then if we go over, part of my triple spike deaths again, and then we go over the triple spike. But still, that doesn't look too good, so we are going to add in spikes right here to make it a little bit harder. And we are going to also add the infamous top. So like You know how in Acropolis and other temple levels they have this? Well, that's what we're doing now. So then we're going to add this and fill it in. Might take a while again. Do do do. Do do do. Do do do. Do do do. My singing is horrible. Do do do. I am making this sound with my feet. Okay, we're done, finally. Now, it's going to be a little bit harder, but we are going to add in spikes and make them just so it's a little bit harder to do this. Now, at the start I actually didn't want to do that, but I just did. And if you didn't see, it was something where you land on the corner of the block. I'm trying to do it again, like that. Yes, like that. And now, so that's good, because that will be one way to do it. So we want to land there. So I'm just gonna put this circle for reference, but we want to land there. We don't want to die. We don't want to die. So, or we could just do that, but that's a little bit harder, and I don't like that. So we're going to do, pardon my deaths. Then we're going to do that. Now, this is where we want to land. Where we want to land. For the third time, where we want to land. So now I'm going to add some triggers to make it a little bit more fun. But first we're going to add spikes like that. And you're probably wondering, Sponge, how is that possible? Well, I'll tell you how it is. With the power of F blocks. F blocks make you stick to the ceiling. And, yeah, switch gravity. So, then we're going to try this again. I'm going to add a start position here because it's kind of not good. So once we add our start position here, we can try this again. But it's a bug and where you can't do that on rail grounds, so we have to add blocks under that rail grounds combined with the F blocks, and now it should work. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add a blue portal trigger thingy. Yeah, blue gravity portal. And we are going to, do that. Now, montage time. And we are back, done with the montage. Now we are going to add a question mark. And we are going to make it big. We are going to warp it, and we are going to make it 4 times bigger. Big. Because bigger is always better. Now we add in a ship portal, and we are going to make a pick a path. And we are going to make it for a coin too. So basically, what we are going to do is we are going to add in a pick a path for a coin, and we're going to make straight fly, or we are going to make an easy wave section. So what we are going to do first is we're going to add the roof of the pick a path, of course, and then we add the bottom of the pick a path, which is going to have the slope to make it the ship go up in case you don't press it. Then you'll have the easier path. Now we're going to make it longer, and we are going to make it longer. Whoops, I forgot. Wrong blocks. I'm just going to make better blocks soon. You'll see the blocks change in a second, but so now we're going to now the blocks have changed. So now what we're going to do is we are going to make the straight fly section, and the straight fly section is probably going to be the hardest part of the level because I'm going to be verifying this in case you didn't know, and I'm a mobile player, so yeah, it's going to be kind of hard, but we are going to make it just straight fly into the coin, like so. And so now we're going to add like little little spike, big spike, little spike, big spike, and so on and so forth. Now we're going to copy and paste and do that for a long straight fly section. That's pretty long, right? I'm gonna have regrets about trying to verify this, but anyways, we are going to now put it like that, and going to add in some blocks underneath the straight fly. We're going to add blocks underneath the straight fly and blocks to put there for the coin later though. So now we're going to add the blocks to put under the straight fly. I'm using 1.8 blocks, by the way, for the whole video. And so I'm not going to be able to finish in this video, but I will definitely live stream it maybe in a couple of days or so. But now it's time to make the wave section. The wave section is going to use the power of blocks, because blocks are cool. It's going to use the power of the D blocks. I personally don't know which one because I sometimes forget, so I'm just going to speed up until I get them correct. Okay, now we got D blocks. And these D blocks are going to, make the wave being able to go on the ground like that. So we are going to make simple wave section like one Slaughterhouse, but a lot easier. Everybody knows Slaughterhouse. So now we're going to copy and paste it somewhere over here. Now we are going to make just a little one, just a couple little ones to move on. So it's gonna take a while. Da 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 da. Okay, now we're done play testing. So the straight fly looks pretty good. I'm going to actually make it a little harder because once again I'm insane. So then I'm going to do that. I'm gonna end up really regretting this. Subtle foreshadowing. Now we're going to put in some. Now we're gonna put in. I guess we can play test a little bit more actually. So the play testing, it's hard, perfect, good. And now we're going to make a little portal to teleport you down because I don't know, it's just, I want to do that. I think it might be cool. And then we are going to use our friend, the one, the only, Alpha Trigger. The Alpha Trigger is our friend, not our enemy. I know it can be an enemy sometimes, but it's our friend, not our enemy. And now now we can go through there. But now once we go through here, I'm just gonna, I keep failing. You know what, I'm just gonna add a start position. Okay. Now we're going to go and show how it works. And now we're going to add a ball part because ball is cool. So this is nearing the end of our video. Remember to like and subscribe, and you will get, I don't know, you won't get anything, but it will just make me happy, and that's what matters, I think. But now we're just going to, add the ball part, and we are going to do that. So remember, like, subscribe, and have fun, and good advice, be happy. Bye.